On the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Ongoing concerns about weak export corn demand from the U.S., along with the anxiety about wet or dry or hot or cool weather the next week in the Midwest. Weather forecast will show pressured corn and bean futures yesterday. Corn futures were down 8 to 9 early in the morning, then rallied to be up by a penny or two around midday before closing 1 to 2 cents by the bushel lower for the day. The Midwest is forecast to receive some rain over the next several days, but there are concerns the amounts of rain will fall short of what's needed. Into next week's forecast tend to get a little warmer and a little drier. There are good rains forecast for the southeastern U.S. over the next 7 days. The Fed announced yesterday they would leave interest rates unchanged for now, but did indicate they would likely be increased later in the year. Ethanol production reportedly fell yesterday, well below the pace needed to reach USDA's projection for the crop year, purporting speculation that the USDA may eventually have to cut corn usage for ethanol. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM is open for Milo trucks through this Sunday, 8 to 4:45 p.m. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Got a sale coming to to San Saba. Ken, what's it looking like?
You bet. It looked like a really good run. A lot of choice cattle. I think we had a little over 2,250 head on the yards already. Looking for that 2,500, maybe 2,600 for tomorrow. About 250 cows and about 20 bulls on the yard. And we do have a deal of some Maine bulls that are there. 8 of those we're going to sell them virgin bulls. Then I got a couple of drags of cows that'll be there too. Bred to some good Angus bulls, and those will sell at 12 noon. Then we got the stocker feeder sale. Lots of quality cattle. Got a lot of wean cattle will be there also, Larry. So it looks like a good run. Good overall, good market this week again.
Good. Now, we didn't get to talk to you about Mason. Refresh people's memory because they didn't get to hear what happened on Monday.
You bet. We had our cell phone service. The whole area was out with our AT&T, so that's why we weren't able to get a hold of you. Overall, the market on Monday was very steady on everything, pretty well all our classes we had, and that was right after the big jump we had the week before, where most everything was up kind of $10 to $20 a hundred. So we followed through with steadiness on that. Overall, very good market. Had right at 800 head of cattle. I thought overall the cattle extremely well. We're seeing some really, really choice calves coming in town that were born back last fall now. Good demand for all those, Larry.
Well, we'll talk to you after the San Saba sale. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken Jordan.
You bet, Larry. Then give us a call, Larry. Code 325-372-5159 tomorrow at 12 noon. It'll be live on the internet also with those 8 bulls and those few cows that we do. Those couple of those cows we got also. So y'all can jump on that, watch that, bid a little bit if you'd like to. Can't make it down our way.
We appreciate you. Thank you, Ken.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat movement from yesterday. We'll begin, as always, with the pork carcass cutout value, the national product. 21 cents higher at $89.73. Estimated slaughter for Wednesday, 1.392 million head. That remains 6,000 head behind last week's pace and running 8,000 head behind the same week last year. As we look toward USDA's boxed beef, mixed, choice box up 107 at 339.06. The select box 22 weaker at 309.26. USDA estimates federal slaughter 374,000 head through Wednesday. That is 4K ahead of last week, but it's running 3,000 head ahead of the same week last year. As we look toward Wednesday's FCE online auction, 1,452 head were scheduled for sale, but there were no sales. Looks like it's 182 bid, 185, 186 ask. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for yesterday. We're on the line with Chris Carter, Karnes County Livestock Exchange down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin by thanking folks that do business with us.
Hey, you got it, Larry. We do want to thank all of you for your consignments. Last week, we saw some good numbers, as in sales and the market. We ended up with 578 head of cattle, and the market was steady to stronger.
Walk the pins with us.
Number 1 steer is 2 to 3 weight, 280 to 320. 3 and 4 is 256 to 310. 4 and 5 weights, 223 to 265. 5 and 6 is 213 to 256. 6 and 7 is 197 to 2 1/4. And the 7 8 weight's 184 to $2. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 265 to 305. 3 and 4 is 226 to $3. 4 and 5 weights, 212 to 250. 5 and 6 is 197 to 220. 6 and 7 is 183 to 225. And the 7-8 weights, 169 to 185. We had 10 Packer bulls. High yielding was 116 up to 122, and medium $1 to $1.05. 52 Packer cows, high yielding 95 to $1.06, medium 83 to 90, and the low end 50 to 57. We had 6 bred cows. The better end brought from 1100 to 1350. Plainer ones 800 to 975. We had 9 pair. Better end brought from 1350 up to 1800, and the plainer ones 1100 to 1250.
What you got under the barn for this week?
Well, at the present time, it's a little slower with the heat. We're tagging on 268 right now. We're looking for about 400 come sale time. We've got 53 Packer cows and bulls, 6 to be palpated, and the rest are yearlings. We will not be having a sale on July 6th in observance of Independence Day.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
For any other questions, please call Weather and Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Maybe the same company has locations in Lomita and in Stephenville. We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how'd the sale go?
Well, really good, Larry. The run's still fairly light. Ended up with 373 head, but dang, the market sure plenty good. Packer cows and bulls, they were sure fully steady. Maybe a tick better this week. I guess $1.07 on the best cow, $1.23 on the best bull there today. So just really strong market there. Did have a handful of replacement stuff. Had one little jag of pairs, bring 2,000. Some bred cows, kind of 1,200 on little plainer end, up to 1,675 on some better ones. And then on the calf and yearling side of things, it's just really strong. I called it probably $3 to $5 better than what it was last week. A lot of these calves dollaring out kind of in that 1,150 to $1,400 something range. So just plenty strong all the way across the board. A lot of activity. And just a really good market all the way through.
Well, tell everybody how to get into it for next week.
Call us there at the office anytime, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047, or look us up on the website. That's PearsallLivestock.com.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5-foot American-made 133 T-Post went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir, sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're on the line with Cousin Brian from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how did it all sell?
Sales shaped up real good, Larry. Ended up with 989 head of cattle. I mean, this market continues to just stay strong. The board was down a little bit today, but can't see it in the market. So, I'd just call it steady, active, and we'll keep rolling, and we'll take it every day we can get it. Those 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.35 to $3.10. 3 to 4 weights, $1.99 to $2.88. 4 to 5 weights, $2.03 to $2.64. 5 to 6 weights, $1.78 to $2.48. 6 to 7 weights, $1.60 to $2.37. With 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.39 to $2.08. Go to the heifer mates, 2 to 3 weights, $2.05 to $2.93. 3 to 4 weight, $1.74 to $2.73. 4 to 5 weights, $1.84 to $2.50. 5 to 6 weights, $1.72 to $2.46. With 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.55 to $2.01. Utility commercial cows, $87 to $1.09. Top end of the bulls, $1.28 again today. Top end of the pairs, $2,000. Didn't have but a handful of palpated cows, but we just weighed them. Sheep and goat, same thing. Ended up with 1,166 head of those. Market stays steady with those. Those good nannies from $80 to $350, with the kid goats bringing from $220 to $350, and get to the door per ewes from $40 to $110, with the door per lambs bringing from $180 to $250. And when we talk about these sheep and goats, I've said it here the last few weeks, the parasites, and now that you throw these triple-digit temperatures on top of them, I mean, it's whooping their butts. There's lots of weak sheep and goats out there.
Yeah, sure is.
That has a big effect on the market.
It sure does, but you got to take care of them before that happens.
That's it.
You'll see.
Got to be a steward of the land and the animals.
Yeah, you'll see the results of your negligence is what you'll see on a hot day. Well,
exactly.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you next week.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can give me a call on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
See you next week, Cousin Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler from Atascosa Livestock. They had a sale at the Exchange in Pleasanton on Tuesday. How was it?
Market's still pretty good all the way around. They did take a couple of dollars off packer cows. You really couldn't tell by the way the market was.
Well, walk the pins.
All right, 416 head there Tuesday. 176 were steers, 150 heifers, 62 cows, and 17 bulls. Steer side 2 to 3 weights, $2.20 to $3. Heifers were $2 to $2.65. 3 to 4 weight steers, $2.10 to $2.85. Heifers were $1.90 to $2.40. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.90 to $2.75. Heifers were $1.80 to $2.35. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.85 to $2.44. Heifers were $1.65 to $2.20. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.60 to $2.15. Heifers were $1.50 to $2.10. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.50 to $1.95. Heifers were $1.40 to $1.79. 8 to 9 weight steers, $1.35 to $1.80. The heifers were $1.20 to $1.60 there Tuesday.
What'd they have on the cows?
202 this week. Best packer cow brought $104.50. Best bull brought $1.20.50. Sold bred cows anywhere from $750 to $1,300, and we kept a few pairs together. They brought from $900 to $1,525.
Do you know of anything coming to town this next week?
Oh yeah, everybody's liking the market, and it's getting hot, and we're all spoiled now because it hadn't rained in a couple of weeks. Now the grass is burning, so we got to make some more room.
All right, well, bring them to Pleasanton to make that room. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim Wheeler.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
Jim, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
McCoys.com. Make McCoys your choice for livestock pens and rodeo equipment like the 40-foot utility round pen or a manual rope and chute. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. We're on the line with Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. Klein, how did the sheep and goat sale turn out?
Went all right, Larry. We had 950 head. Mostly steady. Those kids and those billies were a little better this week. Kind of got one of those holidays coming up. But, other than that, I thought we got along pretty steady there. Those heavy lambs, $1.20 to $2.15. Those light lambs, $1.50 to $2.20. Those fat ewes, $60 to $1.20. Those thin packer ewes, $40 to $85. Packer nannies, $50 to $1.20. Fat Spanish nannies, $1.10 to $1.60. Stocker nannies, $1.40 to $2.35. Those good cabritos, $2.30 to $3.20. And those lightweights, $1.70 up to about $3.40 on the better end. The billies yesterday, $1.70 to $2.40 on most of them. Had a few hitting that $2.60, $2.70 range. So overall, a pretty good sell there for the amount we had.
How about the cattle sale? How's it shaping up?
It's going to be light again. We got 135 on the yard this evening, only 12 cows. Got 65 black calves off one place. Going to be some good calves there. We got some other deals of calves coming too. So probably around that 300 head range, and should be a pretty good sale, and should be a good market.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Klein, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. We'll call Corpus Milo, 1142, Progresso, 1025. Yellow corn to Corpus, 687 3/4, Progresso, 707 3/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, 825 3/4. Beans to Houston, 1170. Texas cotton, 129 bales, 75.29 to 77.04. That's it for Down on the Farm. Thanks for listening to us on our website, downonthefarmradio.com.